Hello children, what's up? Doing good? Very nice. You're studying? Many of y'all are sending me all the study materials, whatever task I give you, you send me, but others are not sending. Those who don't want to send are not sending. So all of you have seen the previous chapter, lesson 10, Mapping India, and now we are going to see the next chapter, lesson 11, Transport in Modern Times. Right from class 2 you are studying about means of transport. Then 3 again you started, then 4th we had this chapter in class 4, and now in class 5. But in all the classes, whatever you learned was little limited. In this little bit, in wider sense, you are going to see about all the means of transport, and all the new means of transport, whatever you have seen in your previous classes, everything again you will see, but something more is added to it. So when we talk about means of transport, what are means of transport? They carry us from one place to another. They take us wherever we want to go, whether far or near, or we want to go to just our local market, our neighborhood, visit anyone's house. We use means of transport. And means of transport only don't carry us from one place to another, but in fact they bring us closer to one another. When we go from one region to another, one state to another, one area to another area, when we go, we meet people whom we don't know, but we learn many things from them. We learn their culture, their traditions, how they live, food habits, dressing, all such things we learn from them, and they learn from us. So means of transport we have many. We have land transport, which run on the land. Then we have water transport, we have air transport, and also pipelines you're going to see in this lesson. So this lesson, what I'm going to start, this is only part 1. I will take up the other parts in part 2. So to explain to you everything, I'm going to take you to the screen, and you're going to learn many things. Whatever I have already explained to you earlier, again I'm going to explain it through this slideshow of mine, video of mine. So listen carefully, watch the video carefully, and keep rocking. Always keep smiling, do good, be obedient, and always be on top of the world. So let's go to the screen. Good morning, children. Have a nice day. Welcome to Lesson 11, Transport in Modern Times, Part 1. Key points in the lesson. Number 1, importance of transport. Number 2, land transport. Number 3, railways. Number 4, pipelines. So all these things you are going to see in this lesson in part 1. The other things I will teach you, I will explain to you in part 2. Transport plays an important role in our day-to-day life. The means of transport help in the movement of raw materials to the factories and finished goods to the markets. So, transport plays a very important role. All of you all know they carry people and they carry goods also from one place to another. All the goods from the factories, they go to the markets. In the factories also, the raw materials have to reach. So they go by the means of transport. And then when they are ready, they go to the market for selling. A well-developed transport system helps in the distribution of goods and services to the local, national, and international markets. So, we have to have well-developed transport system so that proper distribution is done. The goods should reach to not only the national market but also to the international markets, to the foreign countries. We send many of the goods. It also helps us to meet people from different parts of the world. When we go to some place, we meet many people, always we meet, and we learn so many things from them. We go to other part of the world also, meet new people, new types of culture we see. So we learn about their thoughts, ideas, languages, customs, traditions, etc. So how they are living, what they do, which way they are doing their things, all such things we learn. What all customs they have, how they celebrate their festivals, what type of um food or dress they have, all such things we learn when we go to different places in other parts of the world. Do you know transport system is an indicator of the development of a country? When we look at so many various means of transport, then it tells us that how much our country has developed. Those countries who don't have good transport system, that means the country is not developing or not developed at all. That is why the means of transport are known as the lifelines of a country's economy. We not only go to from one place to another, but our country earns a lot of money through the different means of transport. When we go to a place, then there whatever money we spend on our hotels, in seeing the tourist places, all such things we are paying tax, and all these things go to the government, and this is how the country earns the money. That's why they are known as lifelines of a country's economy. Means of transport, we have different types of means of transport. Land transport, under land, roadways, pipelines, railways come. Then water transport, we are going to see inland water transport, and overseas means which transports are moving inside our country and which go to other parts of the world. And then air transport, we see domestic and international. Same, domestic means which fly in our country wherever we have airports. We want to go inside our country to visit our country. We go by the domestic flights. And when we go to foreign countries, we go by the international flights. So we are going to see few of them just now. Since independence, India has made a great advancement in the transport system. The development in science and technology helped to replace the earlier steam engine with petrol and electric engines. So earlier we had steam engine, and then slowly came the petrol and electric engines. So that's why today we are well developed in the means of transport. All the means of transport that are running today are moving either on petrol, electric, and more uh, other transports we have which are moving in different fuels. In recent times, efforts are being made to reduce the consumption of non-renewable sources of energy like petrol and diesel. They have been exploited and they may end soon. So, these are all non-renewable sources of energy that we are using, and this will get finished very soon. That's why we have to think about some renewable energy. See, renewable sources of energy, these are the renewable sources of energy. We have to start using these instead of these, because one day, when very soon, the non renewable energy will get over, and then what we are going to do, how we are going to move about. Hence, there is an urgent need to increase the use of solar power and other sources of energy that can be renewed easily. So, we need solar energy so that we can keep on getting it forever. So, in this direction, we are already moving and we are very successful in it. So, solar energy you can see using in every sphere of life, whether it is outside, then inside the house, or in transport, in lighting the bulbs, and everywhere we are using the solar energy for making our vehicles move. Land transport, and we are going to see roadways in this. One of the main factors of the advancement in means of transport is the development of thousands of kilometers of world-class roads in India. They stretch across the length and breadth of our country. If we want good road transport, then our roads have to be very nice and smooth and should be able to make the vehicles move on them. Then only we can say that our roadways are very good, because people, goods both have to move in these means of transport. And for heavy goods, whether light goods or any type of goods, we need good roads for the means of transport to move. So you see, we are going to see the different roads in India: national highways, state highways, district roads, village road, border roads. So all these roads, one by one, we are going to see. The national highways act as the main road network in the country by linking all states of India. From one state to another, we go via these national highways. Then the roads that connect state capitals with different districts within the state are called state highways. Every state has many districts, and in the state capital, connecting all these districts inside the state, then those roads are called state highways. The branch roads that connect district headquarters with other places of the district are known as the district roads. In the district, we have the main headquarter of the district. Then from there to other places of the district, whichever roads are going connected, they are known as branch roads. The village roads link the villages with towns. So we have to have very good village roads also, because the village roads link with the towns. They are connected with the towns. The border roads, constructed and maintained along the borders of India, are important for the defense of our country and the movement of army. So for the movement of our army, for those soldiers, those who are protecting us on land, we have to have very good roads at the borders where we are connected with other country by land. So all those places have to be protected by our army. And for them, we have to supply many things. Even we have to send our army to different parts of the borders. So that's why the border roads also have to be very good. Roads play an important role in national unity, social and economic development of India. So, not only in transporting the goods, but even in bringing people closer and to be united with one another, these roads play very important role. Not only social but economic development also is required to uh, get money from these roadways. We have to have very good roads and they play a very big role. So you can see the national unity of the country is developed. They also support other means of transport like railways, waterways, airways, etc. So many other means of transport are being used, and we have to have good roads to reach to the station, to reach to the seaport, reach to the airport. That's why they are giving us good support to other means of transport. They supply goods and services to those areas where they are required. So these roads are playing very important role, and other means of transport are playing important role in sending all the goods to those places where they are in need. But unfortunately, the unrestricted increase in the number of vehicles has created the problems of traffic jams, road accidents, and pollution. So you can see traffic jams over here. Then what? Road accident. You see the accident has taken place, and pollution. All these things are why? Because people have started using the number of vehicles, so many on the roads, and that's why so many problems occur. Railways. Great advancement has taken place in Indian railways since the time when the first train steamed off from Mumbai to Thane in 1853. So the first train steamed off means ran on steam, moved on steam, and from Mumbai to Thane it went. The first train. The journey lasted for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So to go from Mumbai to Thane, just they are very close, Mumbai and Thane. In fact, when we go to Thane, nobody says we are in Thane. They say we are in Mumbai. So it is considered as part of Mumbai. And in 1853, this steam engine went from Mumbai to Thane, and 1 hour 15 minutes, and this distance was from here to there till Thane 34 kilometers. Indian Railways connect each and every part of the country. They play an important role in various activities like business and industry. So, whether it is business or industry, all are getting the benefit of the railways. They play important role in agriculture, tourism, etc. Going from one place to another to see the places, to visit the places, to enjoy. Then we as tourists go to those places and lots of money we spend, and that money the government earns through it. They have brought people from different regions into close contact. From different regions you will find people have come together, met one another and learned from one another. On one hand, we have trains in the hilly areas of Darjeeling and Shimla that allow us to experience natural beauty. So we are experiencing all the natural beauty in these small trains which go very slowly, and that's why we say that we have trains in the hilly areas, and also in other parts we are having very fast trains. On the other hand, we have the Rajdhani and Shatabdi trains speeding at 145 kilometers per hour. So these trains move at 145 kilometers per hour. In 1 hour, they cover 145 kilometers distance. So you can see they are very, very fast trains. They are equipped with modern amenities and comfort. All the modern amenities, all modern things are there in these trains, whether it is comfortable chairs or comfortable sleepers. Everything is there for the people to have a very smooth and good journey so that they don't face difficulties and never dread to go to a new place. They are always willing to go to a new place. Why? Because of the comfort in these trains. Now, most railway stations also provide facilities like restaurants, resting rooms, telephone service. So many other facilities we are having at the railway stations. We have got very good restaurants. If we cannot eat at home and come, we don't have tiffin with us, we can buy and go and enjoy the delicious food in these restaurants, and resting rooms are there for people to go and take rest, and telephone service also provided for the people so that they can call their near and dear ones and inform them about their whereabouts. Indian Railways also provide computerized reservations. So all these reservations are done, and computerized tickets we get, and container services. These container services are in the trains, goods train, and these take many types of luggage in them. The local trains transport thousands of people to their place of work in Mumbai, Kolkata, etc. So there are local trains also which move from one place to another, taking people to their place of work. In recent times, metros have emerged as the most comfortable and clean mode of transport in cities. In very big cities, today we have metro trains, and they are very good trains, clean and very comfortable journey. AC coaches are there, and people can go to anywhere in the city. The success of Delhi and Kolkata metros has motivated other cities to start metros to reduce road traffic. So when these metro trains run, then many people who were going by the roadways now started going by these metros, and that's why the traffic on the road has reduced. So after the success of Delhi and Kolkata metro, many other cities are also having the metro trains. So very nice and comfortable and very clean means of transport it is. Mumbai Monorail is the first monorail in India. It is a great tourist attraction and is popular way of Mumbai Darshan. You can go in these rails, trains, and just to visit the Mumbai city, we have this monorail which is moving on one rail, not two rails. You see, they are moving on one rail. From this side also the trains pass, and this side. So both the sides the trains are passing, but they are moving on one single rail, not like other trains moving on two tracks. Pipelines. Pipelines have been in use for a long time for supplying water. So these are the pipelines. Earlier, water only was supplied, but now they are used for transporting crude oil and natural gas from oil and natural gas fields to refineries, fertilizer factories, and thermal power plants. But now crude oil is being transported, and you will see they go to the refineries, and they also go to the thermal power plant. In all these places, these pipelines go and supply whatever things have to be supplied or needed in these refineries and thermal power plant. Pipelines can be laid on any type of surface without the fear of damage from storms, rain, snow, etc. So any surface they can be put up, set up, because nothing can harm these pipelines. The storms or rain or snow cannot harm these pipelines. Pipelines cut the transportation cost of goods and reduce the possibilities of delay or loss which might occur in roadways and railways. So, whatever delay or loss we have on the roadways or railways, these pipelines, they are very good because they cost less for transporting the oil and all, and by trucks or by trains, by other means of transport, when we are sending the oil and all, it costs a lot. So that's why very uh, less money we have to pay when we send our what oil and all, crude oil, through these pipelines. Do you know even solids can be transported through pipeline when converted into slurry? This is slurry, the solid material which is in liquid form. The solid material which is in liquid form, these are also sent through the pipelines. And people uh, are sending all this slurry to the different fields and all. Many of the farmers, all the slurry what they have from the uh, animal waste or plant waste, all that they convert it into slurry and send it to different parts so that it can be used as manure. So, children, I hope you have understood the lesson and you are going to do very well. This was the end of the lesson, and you have to do more things now. Your exams are nearing. We are going to have another unit test. After that, we'll have the term 2 exam, and then start preparing yourselves and try to study seriously now, because at home already you have wasted a lot of time. School you're missing. That's why be now focused on your studies. So stay home, stay safe, and this is how you can keep away from this deadly virus and don't spread it to others. So thank you for listening, being good, and always sending your task to me on time. Be happy, be good, keep smiling. Bye for now, and I will meet you in the next part very soon.